Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai, Bahasham Rakak Wadash. Double honor to our apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect of Israel. Shalom. Welcome to another update of the Mark of the Beast is indeed the RFID chip. I'm on CNN Business. This is dealing with the economy. Dirty money. Dirty money. The case against using cash during the coronavirus outbreak. So basically, Esau was saying that the coronavirus is spreading more due to people using cash, due to transactions with paper money, because you have all these different people passing this money along, okay, and coming in contact with this money, which I did a similar video on this, all right, but hey, this is an ongoing topic, because what we're seeing is the society collapse gradually, okay? And that coronavirus is helping that. And it's going to bring about a completely cashless society. A complete cashless society. Now, reading this again, dirty money, the case against using cash during the coronavirus outbreak. This was put up by Samantha Murphy Kelly on CNN Business. Okay? Says updated 9:34 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Saturday, March 7th, 2020, the year of prophecy. And plagues, for example, pestilences, are a part of prophecy, along with that chip. Okay? How Chinese businesses are adjusting to coronavirus outbreak. You can look at that on your own. But if you look on the screen, if you look towards the right of this video thumbnail, what you see is a QR code. Now people, they'll use certain contactless payments. For example, different paying apps on their phone, whether it's Samsung Pay, Apple Pay, Google Pay. And a lot of times what they'll do, they'll use a QR reader on their phone. A QR code scanner. Okay? And they'll pay their money, their digital currency is automatically synchronized with that app that they have. Okay, for example, even when you go to let's say Whole Foods, right? You go to Whole Foods, pretty much if you're an Amazon Prime member, they'll give you a discount, okay? And basically what you do, you scan that QR code, use that QR code on your phone, all right? On that Amazon Prime, that Prime app that you got. They scan it, but the point is, you see that this is bringing about a cashless society, okay? Now, let's read. New York, CNN Business. The ongoing spread of coronavirus is forcing institutions around the world to rethink one particularly germy surface that most consumers touch every day, cash. So this is all an excuse not to use paper money anymore, which according to the scriptures, we shouldn't have been using paper money anyway. These are nothing but debt notes, all right? That's all it is. An IOU that you can really never pay back, because America, along with these other different nations, they are in debt to the international banking families, printing all this paper money out of nothing, okay? And being charged interest on it. You know, and the more money that's printed, the more worthless it is, okay? So this society was meant to collapse anyway, but what you see is this coronavirus bringing it about quicker. All right. Now it says on Friday, South Korea's central bank said it was taking all banknotes out of circulation for 2 weeks and burning some. You think that's not going to have a trickle effect on the economy, on the world economy. Okay? This is a domino effect. Now it says they're doing this. They're taking the money out of circulation for 2 weeks and burning some to reduce the spread of the virus, according to Reuters. So this is actually happening, man. Okay, and this article was put up a few days ago. You see, today is March 9th, which is spiritual, man, because March 7th at sundown was the beginning of the Passover. All right, so we're in great times, man. Not to mention last night was a super moon. You got signs in the heavens. All these things are happening, all right? This crash is coming. Now it says it follows China's massive initiative around deep cleaning potentially infected cash. So the damn cash is helping spread the coronavirus, according to Esau and according to Moab, all right? But Esau was controlling Moab. Now it says with ultraviolet light and high temperatures, and in some cases destroying it. The treated cash comes from high-risk infection areas, such as hospitals. And pretty much on a global scale, the excuse is going to be, well, this money is circulated all around the world, so we have to get rid of all cash. That's going to be the reason. Okay? Now it says, meanwhile, the Louvre, if I'm saying it correctly, if I'm not, Salakia, Louvre Museum in Paris this week banned cash amid the outbreak. Its decision to accept only credit card payments was part of an effort to make staffers feel more comfortable about returning to work, according to the Associated Press. But guess what? If you're using a credit card, a debit card, etc., you still have to come in contact with people. Okay? You scan that card on a register, you know, an automated machine. You go into a self-checkout. People come in contact with those things, okay? You still coming in contact, all right, with other people, with other different devices, okay, that can help spread it, potentially. According to them, anyway. The point is, you see it's coming, all right? Let me read some more. The concerns over cash come as the global number of people infected by the coronavirus nears 100,000, mostly in China. The outbreak may just drive up adoption of mobile payments, which is cashless, a newer technology that has long trailed behind cash in the U.S., according to Aaron Press of research firm IDC. Mobile and contactless payments options range from Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and Google Pay, where consumers use smartphones or smartwatches to pay in stores, to credit cards with a NFC chip, allowing shoppers to hold them near a reader to pay. But see, very soon they're going to want that NFC chip to be in you. Okay? It's all happening gradually. It's all slowly transitioning. They're going to want that chip to not be used by way of your credit card or debit card, etc. They're going to want that chip to be in you. Okay? Synchronized with your system, with your body. You making a payment with that chip in your hand. Okay? Either hand. Or in your forehead, like the prophecy says, but mainly in one of your hands. It makes sense why they want to use a phone or card in a contactless environment, especially where no signature is required. It's part of the process. It's part of the process, and you don't have to touch the terminal. Press said. Well, guess what? You don't have to touch the terminal if you got that chip in you. Okay? And if they have a reader for your chip, they can scan you or read that chip from a distance. Okay, that's the ultimate contactless payment. Now it says under a related article, Instacart now offers deliveries that don't require human contact amid coronavirus fears. Yeah, so this coronavirus was the perfect scare. It's the perfect scare, okay? To get people into taking this chip very soon. I'll read a little bit more, but the point has been proven, all right? Let's read a little bit more. Some businesses have already made changes to reduce contact with questionable surfaces. Starbucks temporarily suspended the use of personal cups and tumblers at its North American stores, because the coronavirus is in America now too. And Instacart rolled out doorstep delivery that doesn't require human contact. It's all culminating. But the Louvre's effort to curb the exchange of physical currency could clash with the Bank of France's stance. Let me read that again. But the Louvre's effort to curb the exchange of physical currency could clash with the Bank of France's stance on requiring businesses to accept cash. At the same time, many cities in the U.S., including New York City, San Francisco, and the state of New Jersey, have also passed legislation to require cash acceptance. That's for right now, though. Now it says, as millions of Americans don't have bank accounts or credit cards, cash remains the most frequently used form of payment in the U.S., representing about 30% of all transactions, according to the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve. All right. Now, very soon, this is all going to change, man. All right. It's all going to change. Okay. So that's it. That's it, man. Let's close out with this. An old favorite, which never gets old, because this prophecy is yet to come. Revelation 13:16. And he causeth all. This he is Esau by way of his beast system. Okay? NATO and the EU. Both small and great. So he's going to call everybody, or cause everybody, mandate everyone, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, no matter your status, to receive a mark, a charagma. Okay? That chip in their right hand or in their foreheads, or it can be in your left hand, or it can be anywhere in your body. If you take that chip anywhere in your body, you took the mark of the beast. And that no man or woman might buy or sell, save he, except he or she that had the mark, that had the chip, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Right. So you've been branded by the system if you take that mark, if you take his sign. Okay. Now that's going to make you exempt from Esau's judgment, because you're not going to be deemed a terrorist. And Esau, he may not put you to death if you take that chip, because you're a part of his system, you know. But if you don't take that chip, Esau's going to deem you a terrorist, and he's going to threaten you with death, you know. But guess what? Now you're not exempt from the Most High. You take that chip, you're not exempt from the judgment of the Most High. The Most High going to put you to death, okay? And Esau's mark and the Most High's mark are two different things. Esau's mark or seal is different from the Most High's mark or seal. Esau is carnal. He's a carnal man. He's a physical man. His mark, his sign, his brand is that chip. Okay, the Most High's mark is spiritual. The Most High's mark is the knowledge, wisdom, understanding of this truth. His name, Yahweh, his son's name, Yahweh Shai, and his knowledge, okay, by way of the Holy Spirit. Lord willing, you will edify it. Hey, man, this thing is crashing down. It's coming. This system is about to collapse, okay, from the inside. Hey, from the inside, because who's controlling it? The elite, the people behind the Federal Reserve, okay? They're going to crash this system. Don't take that chip. I hope you edified. Call Halayim Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Peace and bless to the elect. Shalom.